Happy Sunday, everybody. We just finished a walk. And before I tell you about it, I want to point out the fact that I have on the same shirt that I had on last night. So I just want you to know, if you wear the same clothes more than once to exercise in, there is no judgment here. Because right now, I only have about 3 outfits that I'm really comfortable exercising in. And I'm really trying to exercise every single day. So I'm probably not going to be doing laundry every 3 days. I might. We'll see. But I didn't want to do laundry last night, so wore this again today. And I'm feeling good about it. So if that's what you do sometimes, you should too, because exercising in dirty clothes is better than not exercising at all. All right, so there's my disclaimer. We decided to go to a different park this evening. We were hoping to get to the Clayton River Walk. I'm looking at myself and I can see I'm really tired, but that's okay. We wanted to go to the Clayton River Walk, but we were looking at the distance from our house and it was starting to get a little bit dark. And you know, we had to wait until later until it cooled off because it was way over 90 degrees and the heat index was crazy here today in North Carolina. So we waited a while and we decided our better choice for today was to go to Clayton Community Park. Now, if you've never been to Clayton Community Park, it is a really nice little park that has got like playground equipment and there's a ball field and it's right behind Clayton Middle School. Parking lot, tennis courts, picnic shelters, and then it's got a paved trail. And there's a little pond that's rather scenic as well. So it's a nice walk. There's plenty of people out here tonight. It was enjoyable. So I decided I was gonna try to push myself and see if I could do 2 miles, and I did it. I don't really feel any pain in my knee. I'm pretty happy about that. After we did the first mile, I noticed from my Map My Walk app, it said I was going at a pace of like right around 20 minutes and a few seconds, and I was like, what in the world? Because I was going pretty easy, and then here we were killing it in the first mile. By the end, I think I finished at like 20:58 per mile, something like that, which crushes my old record. But then it hit me. This path is completely flat. There's barely a little bit of an incline in a couple spots, but there's no hill. It's not like my neighborhood. So that's why we were crushing it. I'm sure I'll be back to my usual tomorrow, if not slower still because of my knee, because I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go reasonably hard, but maybe not as hard as I was last week until that tightness is out of my knee. But anyway, it was good. My kids learned a little something about me today, and I was really happy that they went with me. They learned that you do not touch mom if you're sweaty or if mom is sweaty, because that's disgusting and uncomfortable, and I did not enjoy it. Correct? They're smiling. They don't want to be in the video today, so I'm not making them be in the video today, but they're smiling at what I'm saying because they know it's true. But I looked over and all of a sudden one took off running and then the other took off running, and I was like, they are running. And they did that a couple of times. So mama's not ready to do that yet, but more power to them. They did a good job. Like I said, we did a full 2 miles. Somebody's doing bunny ears on me back there. What else did y'all want me to tell them? There was something else that you want. Oh, Lauren says that I'm a liar. She's laughing. And here's why. She was having some side pain while she was running, and I had told her the other day that if you're having side pain, or really when you're running or walking in general, you need to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Lauren, did it work?
No, it did not work. You're a liar and get canceled. You're gonna get canceled.
That's what I've always been told. So I don't, maybe it was user error. I don't know. But maybe she'll try again next time. But anyway, this was a nice way to end our week together. They go back to Dad's tomorrow morning. And we've exercised a couple times this week together. You want to say something?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to say?
So this is what I said earlier. I said you should always bring a group of friends or at least people in your family to keep you motivated, because it helps out and like keeps you like wanting to go for a goal and pace with yourself and pace with them. So one, you get more healthy, and two, you have people to talk to, and it's much better to feel like that.
Yeah, you enjoyed that.
Also, you forget you're walking when
Oh,
you're talking, and then
And
you're like,
you-
oh, I walked off a thing.
yeah. So you get more done and you don't even realize it because it's not work. It's just fun. Yeah. Unless you touch your mother and you're sweaty, and then she wants you to run ahead of her. But yeah, we had a good time. So it's a great way to end the day, great way to end the week. Gotta have a takeaway for you today, especially since it's Sunday. Wanted to share a thought and an idea with you that came from my pastor's message this morning. He was teaching on joy today, and that's something that I feel like I have a lot of. But we all have times when we don't feel joyful. And his suggestion was, we feel the most joy, even during a season like this, with all the craziness of this pandemic, and other things, that have been happening in our world, when we choose to be grateful. That gratefulness produces joy. And he suggested that keeping a gratitude journal and keeping a list of things that we find joy in are really helpful, especially if you are struggling with that right now. So that's something that I'm planning on starting this week. I have several friends who were listening to that message today, who are planning on doing that as well. So I want to challenge you. Even if you're not into journaling, even if that's not your thing, get out a piece of paper and just write down the things that you are grateful for, the things that you do have, even in this season, and which ones of those bring you joy. And if they don't completely bring you joy, if you thought about it, if you prayed about it, if you meditated on it just a little bit, would they bring you joy? How can you find joy in this season? Because that's how we get through difficult times. So that's all I got today. Tomorrow I'm going to tell you about something that I put in my shoe today, but you can't see it right now because it's in my shoe. So I'll wait and tell you about it tomorrow.
Can I just say one thing?
What do you want to say?
You can friend yourself on Map My Walk.
She's been friending us on Map My Walk.
No,
and
I've been trying to.
she's been trying to. She found a lot of Ultrabrunses on there, which was interesting because there are not very many Ultrabrunses. There's only 6 of us in North Carolina that we're aware of. So apparently you can friend yourself on Map My Walk. All right, that's it. Have a great rest of the night. I'm gonna be back in the morning because I'm gonna be getting up and doing my usual again, and we'll be back on track for this week. So happy Sunday. Have a good one. You guys want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.